Look up at the night sky tonight. Beautiful, right? But for thousands of years, humanity has stared into that dark abyss and asked one terrifying ancient question. Are we truly alone?
Just imagine it. The darkness is pierced by countless points of light, and suddenly it hits you. Almost every single star you're looking at, it could have planets orbiting right around it. And on one of those planets, well, there could be life.
To put that into perspective, in our Milky Way galaxy alone, we're talking about hundreds of billions of stars. Just let that awe-inspiring scale sink in for a second. Hundreds of billions.
And you know, scientists have already discovered thousands of planets outside our own solar system. But here's the truly shocking part. Some of these discoveries look surprisingly Earth-like. Out there in the dark, we're actually finding rocky worlds, possible oceans, and temperatures that could absolutely support life.
So what does it actually take to host life? Well, life, at least as we currently understand it, requires a pretty specific cosmic checklist. You've got to have liquid water, a stable energy source, and an atmosphere to protect everything. You also need essential chemical elements like carbon and oxygen. And crucially, you need enough time for evolution to actually happen.
Because of that strict checklist, astronomers specifically hunt for something called the habitable zone. Think of it as the cosmic sweet spot. It's that perfect exact distance from a star where it's not too hot and not too cold, meaning water can exist in its liquid form.
But then we hit the wall. The terrifying question. If our galaxy is just so incredibly vast, and if the universe is literally overflowing with all these possibilities, where is everybody? Seriously, why is it so quiet?
This incredibly eerie contradiction is what science calls the Fermi paradox. It points out a massive, glaring mystery. If the mathematical odds are so extraordinarily high, an intelligent civilization should exist, why haven't we found a single shred of evidence? No radio signals, no alien megastructures, nothing. Just silence.
Science tries to explain this great silence with a few main theories. Some scientists think intelligent life is just exceptionally rare, like we literally won the ultimate cosmic lottery. Others hold a much darker view, suggesting that civilizations naturally destroy themselves before they ever become advanced enough to explore deep space. And some, well, they wonder if the physical distances between stars are just way too enormous to ever cross.
Or maybe, scratch that, what if they already know we're here?
And that brings us to one of the most baffling modern mysteries of our time. You know, for decades, reports of UFOs and flying saucers were super easy to brush off as fringe conspiracy theories. But recently, something fundamentally changed. The United States government officially released military videos showing unidentified flying objects moving in ways that highly trained pilots literally could not explain. We're talking about highly trained military personnel witnessing something completely shocking. They described objects accelerating instantly, changing direction impossibly fast, and pulling off maneuvers completely beyond any known human aircraft technology. And the craziest part? Official government representatives openly admitted that some of these phenomena are still entirely unexplained.
So looking at these startling government admissions, it forces us to ask the big, obvious question. Does this actually prove that aliens exist?
Actually, no. Let's burst that bubble for a second. We have to look at this objectively. So far, there is absolutely zero confirmed evidence that extraterrestrial civilizations have visited Earth.
While we totally want to preserve the mystery, we've got to acknowledge the earthly alternatives here. These objects, they could be highly advanced, top-secret technology from another nation. They might just be complex sensor errors or visual illusions. They could be rare natural weather phenomena, or, perhaps there's simply something humanity just doesn't understand yet.
But here's the one thing that is absolutely certain. For the very first time in history, governments have openly admitted that there are things in our skies they cannot fully explain. It's a profound, historic admission, and it forces humanity to confront the vast unknown right above our heads.
And honestly, that forces us to face that same ancient question all over again. Are we truly alone, or somewhere across the endless darkness of space is another civilization looking up at their own night sky, asking the exact same thing? What do you think is really out there? Drop your theories down in the comments and keep questioning the universe.